Hey everyone, let's have a look at this week's IncarnONs. In my opinion, they're slightly underwhelming, especially with others being so damn good, but they're not bad, and there are some ways to make them shine. So we do of course have the Brunt, Nami solo, Vasto, BurstON, and Soma. So I'm just going to start with the most powerful, I guess. BurstON Prime, in my opinion, shreds pretty hard. Let's see what it does without any buffs, just this loadout. If you have a Riven, it's like 3 or 4 or 5 times more powerful, but even just with these mods, pretty insane. Hammer shot being the hardest one to get at 100 plat, or yeah, if you are short on endo and so on, then just max those to 8 instead of 10, the galvanized mods of course. And yeah, you have to charge it in its burst form with critical delay that takes just a little moment. Of course, that's much quicker if you have arcane acceleration. Because we're playing with Deadhead here, we do need the 3 headshot kills, and then we have 360% more damage and very little recoil. We didn't really have any recoil before, and you see our screen is full of red crits. We can't even see the target because we're just red critting so hard. This thing has 600 bullets, so you never run out of bullets because it charges extremely quickly and you can just use it to shred through armies. It does have a bit of radial attack, a little bit of AoE, so if you like use Magus Anomaly, I think I have it on, yeah, group them up a bit. It's not very quick, but okay, it worked. You see the AoE, not bad. It is affecting some targets. That was like 2 bursts. Yeah, what's not to love, right? Like I said, probably the most powerful choice of the week. Let's look at the Soma. It's not bad either, but it's trying to compete with BurstON Prime Incarnon, so it, yeah, has a long way to go, really. I am playing without a Riven, and I do have a Riven like normally, so purposefully making it a bit weaker. Pretty much kind of the same idea, same loadout idea as with BurstON. You want to use Hunter munitions to bypass armor, and you need this augment to get the best out of Soma Prime. Gets you into yellow, orange, and red crits in base mode, and yellow and sometimes orange crits in Incarnon mode, which you absolutely need, because in Incarnon mode it has actually pretty low crit chance, 30% instead of 90. You need those crits to proc Hunter munitions, so don't even try with the Soma Prime without that augment. You get it from Necrolisk, right? Charge is a bit faster than the BurstON. And yeah, if you can reliably land a bunch of headshots, and you have a frame like Kullervo or Nezha, spreading damage and status, or like the dogs with the mecha empowered set, then in those niche cases, like, it can be stronger, but you're seeing it just doesn't really compete. For hardcore like Soma lovers, you'll put acceleration on, so fire rate and more damage and buff, and yeah, it can still shred, but the BurstON with those same things would shred harder, in my opinion. If you want, you can land a single headshot and it'll die from the slash box. Our pet is also like applying cold and corrosive, but that doesn't really change the damage much. Okay, so 1 shot, 15 slash sparks, or maybe it was 2. Yep, not a bad gun. Not my favorite though. So let's look at Vasto. Vasto is pretty niche, but it's really good. The frame you're going to want to play it with is Kullervo, and I'll show you why. So it has a very incredible burst right here. Ooh, you're still alive, guys? Really? Charges very, very fast. Oops, wrong gun. But yeah, charges similarly fast. And this is what it bursts. Single targets, no armor stripping. And this is then what it does to groups with Kullervo. Absolutely deleted. Like I said, you want to use it as a burst weapon with death trap trigger, so it means weapon swapping every 3 seconds. If that's not your playstyle, I'd say skip it until you just want to have every Incarnon in the game. And yeah, with a Riven it becomes ridiculously powerful. So since you've seen that, I guess let's just show you this, because why not? What did we have there? I don't even remember. Maybe we had like Lethal Torrent or something. Yeah, with the Riven, 300% crit chance, and you can put like secondary Outburst on, making it absolutely ridiculous then. I think I had it set up like this before I maxed Galvanized Shot. So secondary Outburst with Ceramic Dagger would get you tier 6 red crits and tens of millions of damage, but that's quite endgame, like to have those two. Since I've done it now, let's just show you that though. Yeah, secondary Outburst gives you an additional 240% crit chance, crit damage, so we're looking at like over 10 times with the proc. And yeah, you do need this with that to make it sustainable in missions, because it eats your 12 times combo in order to buff up. And yeah, I think this is how we do it. Let's go take a look. So the combo would be like opening slam into recompense, and then you already got your 12 times there. And here's our buff. So even in like non-Incarnon mode, it's shredding really hard because of secondary Outburst. As long as we don't die, lol. Okay, so Collective Curse, tier 5 red crits. Yeah, it's like a perfect little murderizer, as Rude Zood calls it. Calls some guns. Not a bad combo then. Let's take a look at the Nami solo. Very, very powerful Incarnon. I actually beat Elite Deep Archimedes solo with this because it's just crazy good. The slash procs from it kill Necromex very, very fast. In fact, I think I'll put, not that, but I think I'll put Buzzkill to increase the slash weighting for Excalibur to max out Gladiator set, but it gets the job done even if you just use it like this. You do want to equip it as a full-on melee weapon so that you can block with it. That's when you're in the real melee mode. Block. Right mouse button on PC. And yeah, let's take a look. Charges pretty quickly, especially with opening slam. There we go, 12 times combo. And then once you start heavy attacking with like TennoCreate, look at that. Beautiful. These are very heavily armored targets that usually take a while to kill unless you've built to take them out. And the pure damage, before the slash even does much, kills them. So that's the power of Nami solo. Ak and Brunt, not bad either, but very niche. Like what you want to do with Ak and Brunt is take away their armor and actually like let's put strike on. Airtime, right? So aerodynamic, and we put these on. It's like that's for sniping, but yeah, pillage is kind of the main thing here. And need a bit more strength. To like realistically get the best out of the Ak and Brunt. Yeah, you need to armor strip or buff your frame because it's just a bit weak without. It is primarily slash, so that's good. These are the evolutions I'm using. You can use this if you have armor, but even if you have armor, the shield break one might be good. I'm remaking this video because I wasn't happy with the first take, but yeah, Silva and Aegis is just a better blocking melee. Like, it stores up all the damage, and on a heavy attack it can do billions of damage. But this isn't bad either, not because of its unique trait, not because of its passive, but just because it throws axes in the air. So let's go take a look at that. Yeah. Does go the distance with Saren, but then again, any melee, like every melee does with Saren. And yeah, it's just armor strip him a bit to make it look not too pathetic. 12 times combo pretty quickly. And yeah, we breach sarged them, so they're dying from that. So they're like half armor stripped. When you fully armor strip, start doing about half a mil DPS, depending on your buffs. Like, I know the hits were looking pretty low there, but we're hitting very, very quickly with this setup. So yeah, this is like a niche I've discovered for the Brunt, but it just doesn't compete with even the Zariman. At least I haven't been able to make it compete with the Zariman Incarnon weapons. Have we covered everything now? Soma, BurstON, Vasto, Brunt, one thing, and Nami solo. Yeah, we've been over everything. I think I showed all the builds, but just in case I didn't, here it is in like warp speed. I just have to be quick on pausing. Yep. Evolutions and mod builds. Zoom, zoom. Yeah, just some pretty good weapons. Like I said at the beginning of the video, slightly underwhelming when you have such insane weapons to choose from as the Zariman Arcanes, Incarnons, brains melting. The Zariman Incarnons and like the dual A-core and, you know, Torrid and stuff like that. It's hard to compete with those, but I'd say Nami solo and BurstON are the best from this week for pure power. The others are all kind of a bit niche. Thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, anything like that would really help me out with this channel and my efforts to make great Warframe content. See you in another video, hopefully.